Good morning, church family. Sometimes when I am preaching, in the act of actually preaching a sermon I've been working on for who knows how long, something will occur to me. I'll realize something even as I'm preaching, and I think, boy, that's really a value. I should do more with that. That happened this past Sunday where I was preaching, and actually it was the part where I was reviewing what Jesus had said in John 19:26 and 27, where he said to Mary, "Woman, behold your son," and then in verse 27 he said to John, "Behold your mother," and he gave his responsibility to take care of Mary to John because he was dying. Jesus was dying, so somebody else had to take care of Mary. And one of the applications we talked about already on Sunday morning was that we have to be compassionate and look out for the needs of others because other people depend on us. And it doesn't matter if we're suffering, people still depend on us. And I was thinking about that more, and that applies in the church really powerfully. And there's so many ways that is true, and there's so many ways that we have this responsibility to care for each other. And like Jesus, we really can't let anything stop us. And that doesn't mean we sacrifice our health or our family to take care of our church family. Obviously, there's priority levels. But there are ways that we let each other down and don't support and shepherd and strengthen each other like we should, despite the fact that we depend on each other. When we are not faithful to our church, we're letting each other down. I don't just mean being here when it's open, although that's certainly part of it. It's much easier to strengthen each other when we're face to face than when we're not talking to each other. But even when we let problems come into our relationships or grudges just be present, even if we don't ever acknowledge them or it doesn't outwardly seem to change how we affect each other, there are a lot of ways that we let ourselves or let sin stop us from ministering to each other. Let our suffering, our hurting, get in front of our eyes so we don't see other people's hurting. Jesus was hurting a lot in every possible way. But he didn't let that stop him from seeing Mary's hurt and meeting that need and fixing her problem. I think there's a lot more we could think through here and a lot more we could learn, a lot more we can apply and change. But the gist of it is we are responsible for each other. We all depend on each other. That's how a church is made, and that's what God designed our church to do. So my challenge is for you and for me is don't let my hurts, don't let your hurts, your very real legitimate pain, block your vision of other people's very real legitimate pain that they need you partially to help them get through. So let's take care of each other. Let's be compassionate and observant and look past our pain and our sorrow and our suffering and our busyness and our whatever to see those things in other people and see how we can help meet those things. And when we do, we're going to work together a lot better. And we're going to strengthen each other. And most importantly, we'll have God's grace so we can handle anything. So let's do that. Let's be like Jesus today.